Hey, welcome back. Today we are going to start a new series that is called JS to TS. Basically, we will be learning TS and trying to from a point where we are comfortable with JS, JavaScript. We'll be moving to TS. We'll be making changes. We'll be learning things. We'll be seeing the differences, how TS makes the difference, and we'll completely learn TS basically. Okay, just to begin with, let's add. So I'm inside a folder called Typescript, right? It's a simply just a folder called Typescript. I'm going to add. I'm not going to even add a file. I'm just going to instantiate a project, a node project, right? So npm init. Let me start with that. A package name. I'll let that be TypeScript, version, description, entry point, all is good, 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 good. And is that okay? Yes, that's okay. So my package.json is ready. I need to install two packages to start working with TypeScript. One is npm install as a dev dependency. I'll be installing this. That would be TypeScript, right? And another would be uh, TS node. Is that the one? Let's just Google it. So open the browser. Let's Google what TypeScript and TS node would be. I'm pretty sure about TypeScript. Install TypeScript and TS node. TS node is basically it allows us to use TypeScript. It's a wraparound node for us to use TypeScript with node, right? So let's run this one. I just need to install, yeah, TS node as dev dependency. Install as dev dependency npm. Let's see how does that work out to be. You can see I can use this particular keyword here, right? Instead of -d, I think -d is the short for that. Right, let's see if it is working out that way. All right, while it gets installed, let's create a file name index.js. It's saying I cannot have the project name and the uh, project name same as the package that I'm trying to install, right? So what I'll do is I'll go to desktop. I'll just rename this one. I'll have to close this window. I'll rename TypeScript my uh, the folder to be. I changed it from TypeScript to say JS to TS, right? I'll put hyphens for people to understand that. Now all I have to do is open folder, open folder, desktop, JS to TS, and need not. I want new window. Inside new window, let me open uh, file, open folder, desktop, JS to TS. Right, that's my folder now. Okay, so one thing we realized that we cannot have install a package with the same name as the current package, right? this issues. You may, but you'll have to look for a workaround for that. Instead, since we're just starting the project, I went ahead and changed the folder name. So my folder name is gs2ts. Inside that, I'm now installing TypeScript and TS Node as a dev dependency. So inside of this, it will add a section for dev dependencies, and we'll have it there. So let's just Google this issue up. npm install TypeScript. There is a package, right? So let me try and install it separately, right? Let me install first the TypeScript alone. Oh, my project name is also same as that, right? Project name means this. I could have kept the folder name TypeScript, but I just needed to change this to just to TS, but it's fine. Let's keep it that way. My name of the project is just TS now in package.json as well. Now if I go and install TypeScript and TS Node, let's see if it works out for us. So I'm doing it right in front of you, so you get to see the kind of errors I go through, the kind of the ways I deal with it, and you can do similar things. You can learn similarly. So dev dependencies, inside that we have added TS Node and TypeScript, right? So now inside of index.js, I'll just simply write some simple code. Const message is equal to hello world console.log message, right? So we have this saved. Okay, now can I run npx ts node and index.js? Can I run that? Let's see. It's running perfectly well, right? So I'm able to run JS files with this command as well, as so let me just try to say instead of message being a constant, I'll make it let message and message plus equal to 1. Say there was a huge line of code here, right? And somewhere in the middle I forgot that message is not a number. I tried to add a number. What will happen now? Let's run the program and see. Hello world 1. So it converted number into text and attached it, concatenated to the already text that was there in message, and that's what we see here. So message is now hello world exclamation 1, right? So this is possible with JavaScript now, and it was working perfectly fine. Let's do change this file name to say ts, right? And now let's try and run that. We should be getting an error, and we did get an error. Cannot find module index.js. That is because package.json is still looking for index.js. We need to change it here as well. Now we need to run. Sorry, I need to change it here. TS. I can keep it JS here. We are anyway not using package.json. We just need to change npx ts node index.ts. Alright. So that's where I call the program. I'm getting an error. Let's look at the error. What the error is: cannot find name console. Let's go to the package. You need to change the target directory. Try changing the lib compiler option to remove. That is one of the errors. We'll look into that soon. Let's look at other errors. what if I remove the console log for now? Okay, what if I remove console log? Let's see what is the kind of error we get. Console log is not supported by TS directly because uh, they this isn't it doesn't have access to console directly. We need to convert it into JS by compiling it, and then console log will work, right? So in something like tsc index.ts, this would convert it into JS, right? We got a JS file as well, and that will be able to uh, work with console and other things. Look at this. We have got a squiggly line here. Message is also declared. You cannot redeclare block scope variable message. It's saying I cannot redeclare. And in JavaScript, it wouldn't have shown me any warning, any issues. But since we are working with TS, it's saying that you uh, have already declared it as string, right? So I won't. It is a string, and I'm trying to attach number, assign add number, or even if I try to assign a number, not add, right? It's showing a squiggly line here also that I cannot uh, type number is not assignable to type string, right? All this is possible with TypeScript. So I already know that all I can do is change it to some text, right? Okay, so that's what it is, and that's how our TypeScript is helping us. In the next lecture, we'll deep dive deeper into it. In this lecture, we just saw how to get working with TypeScript in Node and saw how TypeScript shows you some of the errors that JavaScript would not. There are plenty of more such examples. We'll be going through that in the coming tutorials. And so let's get into that. See ya.